people are told they're ungrateful because they want more. The contradiction is that wanting more is exactly what keeps daily life running. The same drive that pays the rent is blamed for making people miserable. The common story says dissatisfaction is a personal flaw. You're spoiled, impatient, too focused on upgrades instead of gratitude. The quieter reality is that the environment you live in only works if enough never quite lands. Contentment is treated like a pause button in a house where the lights stay on only if everyone keeps moving. From a biological angle, the pattern is old and blunt. The human nervous system evolved around scarcity, not surplus. In early conditions, stopping meant risk. A full stomach today didn't guarantee one tomorrow. The body learned to lean forward, not settle back. That leaning forward still shows up now, even when the fridge is stocked and the bills are on autopay. Economic indicators show productivity climbing while rest shrinks, not because people forgot how to relax, but because environments reward motion, not stillness. Modern economic life quietly feeds on this trait. Growth depends on repeat behavior, buying again, striving again, refreshing again. A phone that works fine is treated like milk past its date. A job that covers your needs is framed as temporary, a stepping stone you shouldn't get comfortable on. Stability doesn't circulate money. Desire does. The problem isn't that people want more, it's that the environment pays bonuses for restlessness and offers no refund for calm. Zoom out historically, and this pattern isn't new. Industrial expansion didn't just reorganize labor, it reorganized patience. When output became measurable by the hour, waiting started to look like laziness. When wages replaced seasonal survival, the body never got the memo. The calendar filled up, but the instincts stayed the same. Globally, as countries grew richer, expectations didn't level off, they multiplied. A paved road became a traffic jam, a convenience became a baseline. Comfort stopped feeling like comfort once it became ordinary. Technology sharpened the edge. Devices now drip-feed possibility in small doses, like a vending machine that lights up even when you're not hungry. The promise is always one tap away. Better news, better status, better proof that you're doing fine. The feed doesn't punish boredom, it rewards attention. So the body learns a new habit: reach before resting, scroll before feeling, check before settling. This isn't addiction in the dramatic sense, it's conditioning through repetition, like reaching for the light switch even in daylight. Over time, dissatisfaction becomes background noise, not loud enough to panic, not quiet enough to ignore, like a low battery warning that never quite turns red. Economic data shows consumption rising alongside stress markers, not because people are irrational, but because the environment keeps presenting options faster than satisfaction can land. Every solved problem is replaced with a new expectation. The finish line moves like a treadmill display that resets the moment you glance down. Eventually, this pressure turns inward. That's where it stops looking like economics and starts feeling personal. This is where it becomes your chest tightening on a Sunday night, your jaw clenching while checking emails that aren't urgent, your irritation when a delivery is late by 10 minutes, even though you're not going anywhere. You're not greedy, you're calibrated to a pace that doesn't include stillness. When you live inside this tempo long enough, your body treats calm as suspicious. Sitting quietly feels like forgetting something. Rest comes with guilt, like leaving the stove on. Cortisol doesn't spike because you're weak, it spikes because vigilance has been rehearsed daily. The nervous system adapts to what it practices. If it practices chasing, it forgets how to arrive. This is where agency matters, and not in the motivational poster sense. You didn't design this environment, but you're the one carrying it on your shoulders. Understanding that dissatisfaction was trained into you doesn't excuse staying there forever. It explains the habit so you can interrupt it. Wanting more kept you functional. Staying there indefinitely keeps you tired. Reclaiming agency doesn't mean opting out of modern life or pretending ambition is toxic. It means learning to tell the difference between movement that feeds you and movement that just keeps the lights blinking. It's choosing goals that end, not ones that endlessly reload. It's letting a win stay a win instead of immediately asking what it should turn into. That might look small. Finishing a task and not optimizing it, buying something and not researching the next version, letting a day be adequate without upgrading it into productivity. These aren't grand rebellions, they're quiet refusals to let dissatisfaction run the schedule. The paradox is that the same biological drive that made humans adaptable can also be aimed. Desire doesn't disappear when you stop chasing upgrades, it changes direction. It can be spent on depth instead of novelty, on maintenance instead of expansion, on people instead of proof. The environment won't encourage this. It never has. That's why responsibility lands with the individual once awareness clicks in. You don't have to be endlessly satisfied. That was never the goal. You just don't have to be permanently unsatisfied either. There's a difference between hunger that moves you forward and hunger that keeps you pacing the kitchen after the meal is done. Learning that difference is the real work. All right, and that's it for today. If you're looking for more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for what's coming next. Anyway, take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.